Talk about impact, economic mobility remains our region's biggest issue. This is PBS Charlotte's second year focused on trying to help share career pathways that lead to better paying jobs. One major Charlotte tech company is looking to make a difference by paying high school graduates to train for careers in sales and technical fields, and they don't have to attend college to do so. As part of our American Graduate Getting to Work series, Carolina Impact's Jason Terzis tells us about Red Ventures' Road to Hire program.
Red Ventures. From the outside, it looks like a small college campus with buildings popping up all over the place. From the inside, it kind of feels like a college too, with an in-house bowling alley, basketball court, workout rooms, yoga classes. The list goes on. There's even a beer garden, if you can believe it.
This environment is amazing.
Red Ventures has ballooned in size, going from 450 employees in 2008 to now over 3,600 worldwide, with more than 2,000 at the main campus.
The company started out providing marketing solutions for major brands, and we've now become a portfolio of digital companies. But at the core of things, we are a technology and marketing company.
Having grown so big in such a short amount of time, Red Ventures wanted to do its part in giving back to the community. And what better way to do that than to help train the next generation of sales and tech professionals?
We pay, train, and place young adults, and we pay them the equivalent of $10 an hour.
It's called the Road to Hire program.
And people don't believe it's real.
It launched in 2016, with Red Ventures providing professional development, training, paying, and placing young adults in the 18 to 25 age range.
We see a pretty incredible spread of folks who just graduated from high school, all the way down to single parents, people who've been working in retail, restaurant.
Road to Hire isn't easy to get into. Only about 30% of applicants are accepted. College graduates are not eligible. Organizers are not looking for good grades on a transcript. They're looking for desire and motivation.
It's like, why should we choose you to be, a participant in Road to Hire? And so I go into this long list, I'm motivated, I'm hardworking, da-da-da-da.
LaShonda Elder found out about Road to Hire's tech program through a friend.
He was telling me, yeah, they pay you and then they give you a job. And I was like, they pay you to teach you how to code?
LaShonda had started college, but as a single mom, juggling school, her son, and a bartending job was simply too much.
You don't really think about how much diapers cost and wipes cost and childcare.
She was accepted into the Road to Hire program while her mother watched after her son.
The program was really hard, and I was missing my kid, and I was working. It was just a lot. And so I wanted to quit.
Tempted to leave the program, LaShonda's father stepped in with some words of wisdom.
He was like, LaShonda, it's temporary. If you quit, you're gonna go back to bartending. Then what? You can't bartend forever. You don't have health insurance. What are you gonna do?
She stuck with the program, graduated in 2016, and was hired by Red Ventures full-time as a front-end developer.
People have went to college for 4 years, they're in debt, and they do what I'm doing, and I went to a program for 4 months. I don't have any college debt.
The tech program teaches as many as 8 different computer programming languages over an intensive 6-month course.
There are about 17,000 missing tech jobs in the state of North Carolina. The median wage for a software engineer in North Carolina is $100,000 a year. And folks don't require a college degree.
Malik Robinson is another Road to Hire tech graduate. He didn't grow up with a ton of stability, at one point living with his mother at the Charlotte Women's Shelter. With minimal money for college, Malik was working as a hotel receptionist when he filled out a Road to Hire application.
Because I wanted them to know my story, and I wanted them to know that I really felt like I deserved this.
He was able to survive the rigorous training program.
Very intense.
And ultimately land a full-time job with Red Ventures.
I know for a fact that if it wasn't for the program, I would not be where I am today or who I am today.
So Rose, whenever you're taking the first opportunity to meet with someone, what are some things you want to remember when getting prepared for that meeting?
Manny Foster teaches sales for Road to Hire.
Why should you include your takeaways from the meeting in your thank you note?
He can relate to a lot of the students he teaches.
My mom was 15 when she had me. My dad was 17. So having super young parents, there's a ton of financial adversities that you'll have to overcome.
He enjoys seeing his students, like Datavian Kennedy, learn and succeed.
Before Road to Hire, I was driving for Lyft and driving for Postmates.
So I love the fact that we get people in our class that are hungry, that are thirsty for professional development that want to be able to establish a career.
Nah, I don't want to go back to that lifestyle where I have to continuously fight for the next dollar.
The Sales Academy isn't quite as long as the tech program, lasting 3 months, but still quite challenging.
We're trying to condense a college degree into this really tight window of time.
Over the 3 years of the program's existence, Road to Hire has trained over 300 students, with roughly 60% of the graduates going to work for Red Ventures. The others are helped with job placement services. Typical salary between tech and sales grads is around $38,000 to $45,000 for the first year of employment.
The program, honestly, it's a hand up, not a handout.
When I think about like the program and the impact it's having on Charlotte, I think it's amazing.
Charlotte is capable of this. Charlotte has an appetite to do this, and Charlotte can and should be a leader in what corporate responsibility actually looks like.
Taking the lead in training the next generation of tech and sales professionals. Not bad for a company that hasn't even been around for 20 years. For Caroline Impact, I'm Jason Terzis reporting.
Pretty impressive program. Thanks so much, Jason, for sharing it with us. For more information about Road to Hire, as well as other career pathways, head to pbscharlotte.org. Click on the Workforce Development tab under the Education Department.